Hey guys, we are now at session 13. We are going to focus on a particular case study this week from your textbook. And then when we're done with this, we're moving on to the final project. So let's jump into the case study analysis for session 13. The first thing that you are going to do is you are going to flip back to chapter 1 in your textbook, and you are going to pages 29 and 30. On 29 and 30, you are going to read case study 1, case study 2, and case study 3. So I want you to read those 3 particular case studies that you see on page 29 and 30. And I want you to select one of those characters. So we see case study 1 with Ligua, we see case study 2 with Mary, and we see case study 3 with Michael. Whichever character you want to follow through and complete a case study on is totally up to you. One does not have an advantage over the other in terms of this assignment, but I want to give you the choice of which character you're more interested in. So once you make that choice, you are going to then access the document here in Moodle that corresponds with your case study's name. All right, I'm going to go middle of the road here and show you Mary. So if you select case study 2, Mary, who is a single person, we see that her education is currently completing some college, and she is a 21-year-old woman. So if we decide we're going to follow Mary, we will click Mary's document. Okay, we're going to make a copy of that document just like we have done all the others because we need to be able to type into the document. All right, you are going to answer some questions about who is Mary Stewart. You are going to know all of this information based upon the reading that you have done. You will do a character analysis of her, and you will answer questions involving the case study of Mary after each individual chapter. Then you will write a reflection. Now, how do you do this? You're thinking, I don't know anything about this Mary girl. Well, at the end of every chapter in the textbook, there is information about these 3 characters. So if I am looking in chapter 2, I would flip to page page 57 for chapter 2, and I would find case study 2, because remember Mary is case study 2. You'll see that at the top, okay? And I will read that information about Mary in the back of chapter 2, and then there are 3 questions. Those questions are represented here, where you see chapter 2 case study questions, and you're going to answer those questions there about Mary. Now, you will do this for every single chapter that you see. There's information about Mary at the end of every chapter, and you're going to read about her and answer. So these questions at the very top may be something that you find out about Mary as you read through the textbook. There are some things that you may find out more about her than others. So just keep that in mind. You'll fill this top stuff in as you go through and learn more about the character. So each case study at the end of each chapter has those questions there. And then when you get to the end, after chapter 8, you'll see the final entry of the case studies are at the end of chapter 9. So at the end of chapter 9 on pages 255 and 256, you'll see that final entry of the particular character that you chose. You will read that and then you will answer those reflection questions. So essentially, you are choosing one of the 3 case studies in the book and you are following that character all the way through. When you are finished with that, you will drop that template that you wrote in this submission link. So just to reiterate, you have the case study documents that you are going to make a copy of your own and then submit that document into the case study analysis submission link. So unlike we've done in the past where the documents have been accessible via the submission link, it's pulled out this time because you have to make a choice as to which character you are going to complete your case study analysis on. I hope that you are not super confused. I hope that this is easy for you to understand and take part in. If this is confusing because it is very different than what we've been doing typically in the past, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask questions. I will be more than happy to help you and clear up any confusion you might have. Until then, happy working on your case study analysis.